Hi guys, how are you today? I hope you had a good day. We are going to be making a nutty raspberry filled thumbprint cookie that will be dairy free and vegan and also gluten free. It is not nut free. If you are allergic to nuts, this cookie is not for you, okay? I invented this recipe. I took a recipe online of a different cookie recipe, kind of to just get some calculations going in my head. And I decided, the reason I decided this was because, hold on, be right back. I'll show you. I forgot to grab these out. I wasn't even thinking. This right here, this is cashew butter. Cashew butter that is freshly ground up. Okay, so I had to get that to add it to my stuff. I'm going to show you this real quick, folks. This is a raspberry filling. I did already make this recipe, so I have the raspberry filling here. It's quite, excuse me. I'm choking over here. It's quite thick. It's been in the fridge. I'm making these cookies for the girls at physical therapy because I was telling them about it, or I was telling, I believe, Lindsay about it, and she said she loves cookies. So I decided I'm going to remake the recipe one more time since I go back in a day. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients you need first, and then we can go from there. So let's get more kitchen lights in here. I just noticed my doggies are out of water. I need to give them some water in a sec. Okay, so I have a mixer ready to go. I have a beater ready to go. I have 4 dry ingredients. So you're going to need pink Himalayan salt. You are going to need baking powder, gluten-free flour, almond flour, coconut flour. That is for dry ingredients. The wet ingredients are very simple. Oh, I forgot. No. There's one more dry ingredient, guys. I don't use eggs, so it's an egg replacer. It's called Energy is the brand, and we get ours at Fred Meyer. What you're going to use for the wet ingredients are syrup. This is actually not a good syrup to buy. It's just all I have right now. Cashew butter. And if you want, you can throw in almond extract, but I do not have any of that. And I really like the cashew flavor. So I'm going to get everything set over here and get my cupboard doors closed so I don't hit my head. I keep forgetting our light doesn't look over here where it was. I don't know why it's not now. I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can get this set up okay. Maybe down. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, we'll do it like this. Braids behind, and we're gonna start out with 1 cup of almond flour. Now that's a bummer. Just kidding. You're not supposed to measure over your bowl, but I don't want to make a mess. And I kind of pack the almond flour just lightly. If I'm doing it in a bag, which is easier, I just kind of press it over. So that is a 1/2 cup, and I'm going to do 1 more. Since this is my homemade recipe, I noticed that, I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but I'm gonna actually add a little extra pack into this one because I feel like I need a little bit more. Almond flour is out of the way. Let's see if I can bring the bowl over a tad bit more. There we go. Okay, so we are gonna do next the coconut flour, which we are doing 1/4 cup. Actually, we're gonna change that to 1/2 cup. Wait. Yeah, I think we should. I can't remember what I did, but I don't think it was 1/4 cup. I wanted a good coconut flavor in there. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe it should be up here. Does that work a little bit better? There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of gluten-free flour. Oh, you fell. Let's resituate. Guys, I really need to get some sort of little holster for my phone. Hopefully it stays recording. I guess I should have just left it down here where it was, huh? Okay, whatever. That's where it is. So we're gonna go back to this. So we're gonna do 1/2 cup of gluten-free flour. The reason that I'm adding the gluten-free flour into it is because it is a mixture of gluten-free flours, as like rice flour and stuff. It makes it just a little bit more smooth of a cookie recipe rather than all of a heavier grained product. Alright, so baking soda was, oh wait, yeah, no, but not baking soda. Baking powder was 1 teaspoon. That goes in your dry. And then for salt, we did a really small amount of salt, I believe. 1/2. And I am using pink Himalayan salt, so I kind of advise it because otherwise you may have to change your amount of salt. Iodized salt's not good for you guys. Don't eat it. Alright, so that's it for our dry ingredients, which I shouldn't even have done first because I wasn't thinking. So what I'm going to do real quick then is I'm going to mix this up. Be right back. And since I need to do my wet ingredients, what I'm going to do is grab a bowl. We'll just use this little guy. And go ahead and put it in here like this. And we're going to start our wet ingredients. First, as long as you put stuff away, guys, while you're doing things, you have less to clean up after. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go throw these in the cupboard. Alright, I'm back. Okay. I do not need that measuring cup. So I'm going to get this cashew butter. I've had it for a few days. It's got a little oil coming out of it, but guess what? I feel like that's extra good for the cookies. So I take right off the top. And I'm doing 1/2 cup of cashew butter. I have on the recipe a 1/4 cup, but I really wanted them to be rich cookies. So we're gonna go ahead and do a whole 1/2 cup of almond butter. I mean cashew butter. You can make this with almond butter. The actual recipe that I had found that was similar to what I was looking for was almond. But this cashew butter, it has a taste like no other. I literally was eating cashew butter and raspberry jelly roll-ups and tortillas for lunch while working with Jason. And I just remembered I forgot to put that egg replacer in there. So I gotta do that also. But those rolls were so good that I was like, oh my gosh, we have to make a cookie out of this. I'm doing a 1/2 cup of syrup, and then I add about another 1/8 of a cup or so. I need to get brave so I can do Facebook Live. I'm too chicken. Too chicken. Alright, I'm going to let you guys see this. I'm going to lock it. And I'm going to turn it on low first. Can you guys even see in there? I guess it is not very bright. Here, I wonder if that would help. No? Turn it up to about a medium. I want to blend it really well. And then we're going to stop it. So pretty. Okay, so now I have to add in 1 full teaspoon, a kind of heaping teaspoon of egg replacer into this mixture. Normally, you're supposed to mix this stuff up. I'm actually going to add a tiny bit more. You're supposed to mix this stuff up with water, and it replaces that. But I'm putting it into the dry mixture, and I'm going to stir it into it before I even put it in the mixer. Alright guys, so I'm going to put a little bit of this in there. Not all of it, about half. Turn it on. And let it start mixing. Now, I noticed this last time, and I'm going to fix it before it gets too bad, but it got stuck on the bottom last time because there's not a lot of grease that's added to the recipe. So I added in, I would say, 2 tablespoons. Woo, that was too fast. 2 tablespoons, maybe less now, since it's all over my arm. And everywhere on me. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna get this all incorporated. I'm gonna stop it for a sec. I'm gonna lift it up. And what I'm going to do is grab a rubber scraper, rubber spatula, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to trade hands so that I can actually get this off of here a little bit. You know, I like wearing gloves for the reason of just being able to use my hands. If it wasn't food I was making for somebody else, if it was for myself, I would just use my hands. It doesn't bother me at all. As long as you're an avid hand washer. Okay, come on, go off. So this dough is sticky, just so you guys know. It's very sticky. That actually is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to use metal on metal, guys. See how sticky? It's very sticky. But I couldn't eat it. My son was like, "Mom, can we eat it like that?" And I said, "Yeah." He tried it, and he was like, "Oh my God, Mom, that's so good." And I'm like, "I know, right? No egg in it, so you don't have to worry about it being like salmonella, none of that." Alright, push my mixer back. I'm going to get a tray ready. And we're going to put parchment paper. Guys, for dinner tonight, I'm making vegan nachos. I'm really excited about them. Alright, so I'm going to grab some of the gluten-free flour. And I'm actually going to dust my hands with it. And I'm going to take a small ball like so. And I'm going to push my thumb inside and kind of spread it out with my finger. And I'm going to set it down on the tray. Dust my hand again. Grab a new ball. I'm making these, I'd say, a little less than 1/4 of a cup worth of a cookie. I'm trying to make a decent amount so that everybody, or as many people that are there, can have one. Let's see, I better take some away from that one. Actually, from this one too. Actually, it's kind of faster if I do it that way, huh? A little too much. Okay, go ahead and thumb and finger them a bit. This is a horrible angle for me, guys. but whatever. These kind of look like mushrooms if you look at them like this. Look. But when the raspberry jelly gets put in, oh, it's so exciting. Gonna take it for a ride. I can't wait to see the reaction of these cookies. They're really good. They would be really good with tea. I probably shouldn't be singing any songs that I'm playing. I don't mean any harm. I wonder if you guys are going to want to watch me do my nachos or not. On ours, we're going to be using almond cheese, an almond cheddar, and almond mozzarella. Olives, salsa, guac. I'm not for sure what else I'm going to put. Oh, I'm putting beans, chili beans, and actual vegetarian chili. Alright guys, the first time I made this, I didn't need 2 cookie sheets, but today, oh yeah, I did need 2 cookie sheets, huh? Alright, so my oven has already been preheated. I preheated it to 420. I'm gonna grab another tray and parchment. Oh, I realized I probably shouldn't have that right there and hot. I'm making them for the people at physical therapy, and I'm sharing the recipe on YouTube at the same time. Yes, I was talking about these cookies today, and I told her I was thinking about sharing, but they were really good, so we kind of didn't want to. We still have 2 left. They're on top of the microwave. The jelly, like, really firmed up. Like, I can't even believe how much it firmed up. No, like, almost like a fruit snack, almost.
Like Fig Newton?
It's pretty damn close to Fig Newton. This is kind of what these cookies remind me of, is a Fig Newton, but different.
Like a healthy Fig Newton?
I think you can make healthy Fig Newtons. I don't think that I think that, because figs are good for you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all that's in the center, but I don't know what they put on their outside cookie.
Fig and sugar.
Is what?
It's fig and sugar.
The center?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
If you open what a fig looks like, I have some in the cupboard.
I know what a fig looks like. It looks like a big raisin.
Yeah, but on the inside, it is a sugar.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, it's not a sugar. It's not considered like a sugar, I don't believe, scientifically. These are really... Oh, that one's not that one. See, look at how thick it is.
No, there's nothing like the inside of the thick one.
Actually, this is a pretty seeded one. But, alright, sorry guys. Got distracted. Alright, let's see how many cookies this is gonna make. This should be enough to make sure everybody gets one. 3, 6, 9. I think I'm gonna be getting 21 out of this. That's not bad. Not bad at all. 21 cookies. What'd you growl for?
Because I don't remember hearing the second close of the fridge, and so the freezer was open.
Oh. Why didn't you just tell me? I would have closed it.
Because I wasn't for sure. And you're taking a video.
I'm taking a video that's horrible, and my stomach is like what I'm taking a video of. Alright. Quick wash of the hands. I don't know what your guys' weather is like, but ours is not fantastic at all. Alright, so my gluten-free flour is gonna go away, and I'm going to fill this guy. Washing my hands. Oh, I'm happy. Time for some exercise. Alright, so adjust some things real quick, like and we're going to scoop out this raspberry jam, and we are going to place it in each cookie. I wonder if I can get you set up somehow. Come on now, be nice. That'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab another bit. Each cookie is different, so do what fits in the cookie. Don't overfill them, because then your raspberry will burn on the outside. And you don't want that. This little guy, he's kind of separated a bit. He needs to scooch in. I hope I have enough raspberry. I never realized how much chia seed. I've eaten chia seed for a long time, but I never realized at all how much it's a thickener. What?
Sort of smell like pizza.
No, not pizza. Cookies for you want? Well, because of my big old belly being in the camera.
No, it's just that you're videotaping it right now.
Oh, so you got all nervous and ran away?
No.
Damon, I don't know what it is gonna take for him to open up a little bit in the world. So funny. I don't have enough raspberry. Oh my gosh. So I may have to, you know what I'm gonna probably have to do, guys? I may have to take some of my frozen berries, like blueberries or something. And, uh-oh. That's gonna be an ugly cookie. I think that I may have to make a blueberry to put on the other side. Definitely I do not have enough. So, I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing. Raspberry sticky. I can't believe that. That is a bummer. That means I can't even cook these yet. Well, I guess I could cook those. And use the last. It's a good thing that they're not seeing this video. Because it's a hot mess. Okay. I'm going to soak those. And these guys are going to go in the oven. I have it at 420. I'm probably going to cook these guys for, last time I did 16 minutes. I'm thinking this time more like 13, and then I'm going to check them. 13 or 14. Timer set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to put 14 because it goes away in a second. Okay. Let's see what I have. I have some blueberries still from Blueberry Park, where we went picking. I'm gonna get a pan that is no Teflon. You do not want to put Teflon into your food. Put these frozen blueberries in here. I would say that's about 1.5 cups, possibly 2. Can you see? Okay. On the stove they go. And what I did last time is pour in syrup. That's to sweeten it, and I'm thinking I'm actually gonna add some of this. This is my ice cream. But it literally is just pureed raspberry that's frozen. So we're gonna go ahead and add 3 scoops of that. I love limes, lemons, raspberries. I like sour things. Alright, I'm gonna turn my burner on high. And I have chia seeds to thicken it, but I'm not gonna put those in yet till I have this boiled. Brain freeze. Isn't that pretty? So I need to get a whisk out. Because this, once this starts heating up, getting all melty and gooey, I'll be stirring it together. Then I will be straining it into a bowl with this guy. That's one of our school bus bowls. You're the lucky winner. Sorry if this video is boring, you guys. I'm gonna actually pause it for a while, I think, until this starts going, because it's not even hot yet. Alright, peace, love, crazy hair. Adios.